Whistleblowers tell Bill Whitaker how the drug industry, with the help of Congress, turned an epidemic into a full-blown crisis.
Who are these distributors?
The three largest distributors are Cardinal Health, McKesson, and AmerisourceBergen. They control probably 85 or 90% of the drugs going downstream.
You know the implication of what you're saying, that these big companies knew that they were pumping drugs into American communities that were killing people.
That's not an implication, that's a fact.
Agencies were working in a coordinated manner to address the epidemic. So we had the CDC calling for much more cautious prescribing, yet the FDA under President Obama continued to allow opioid makers to promote aggressive prescribing.
A lot of ballot initiatives across the country to either legalize marijuana completely or to legalize medical marijuana. Now, in a lot of states, there is a lot of pushback on these laws from more conservative organizations saying we've got to protect our children, we can't let them be exposed to the marijuana. Those talking points about protecting our children or protecting morality, whatever they want to say, those are literally coming from the pharmaceutical industry.
This drug is dangerous. You cannot play with it. It's not funny. It's not something to laugh about. Good people don't smoke marijuana.
In 2012 alone, the U.S. spent more than $50 billion in anti-drug efforts and arrested more than 1.5 million people for nonviolent drug charges. Yet the U.S. continues to rank among the top 5 countries when it comes to per capita recreational drug use. These stats have led to a complete shift in perception when it comes to one of the most popular recreational drugs in the world, marijuana. But according to a recent investigative report by Lee Fong at The Nation, that reality may still be a long way off thanks to Big Pharma's contribution.
You see, as you mentioned, pharmaceutical companies coming out and funding organizations like Partnership for Drug-Free Kids, the Community Anti-Drug Coalition of America, and Project SAM. What you see are pharmaceutical companies funneling money into these organizations to advocate against marijuana legalization laws.
Medical marijuana saved Medicare about $165 million in 2013, the researchers concluded. They estimated that if medical marijuana were available nationwide, Medicare Part D spending would have declined in the same year by about $470 million.
Psychiatric drugs are very highly profitable to the industry. And we're talking about thousands of percentages of increase on what it costs the manufacturer to make a drug and then what they market it for. So it's a very lucrative area.
Show that back in 2001, the VA wrote just over 1,100 prescriptions for hydrocodone. Fast forward to 2012, and that number is now up to almost 50,000. That is more than a stunning 4,000% increase.
These are the meds that I've been taking since I was 4. 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13.
Lexapro. The last one is Abilify. All their medications, they made me feel as if I had 1,000 bricks on my head.